Hi there from wonderful Waikiki. It's a beautiful warm night here in Honolulu, Hawaii, and I would just like to, let me see here. I would just like to mention one more thing about Waikiki, an idea that I have been thinking about more and more. And the idea is that Hawaii, especially Waikiki with all its big hotels, really represents the archetype of the host because Waikiki welcomes people here from all over the world. It allows people to get away from their everyday concerns about money and jobs and whatever, and it offers them a chance to really experience a spiritual, physical, and emotional and mental healing. And we've often heard about words that define God as host, the Lord host of the universe. He says, I am the host. Well, Waikiki, with all its beautiful hotels, like the Royal Hawaiian or the Sheraton or the beautiful Hilton Hawaiian Village with 25 acres of luau gardens and flamingos, and the Grand Moana, which I'm going to right now, with the big banyan tree where Hawaii Calls used to be broadcast from. These grand hotels are, to me, living symbols of the energy in the universe which wants to welcome, which wants to open up the arms lovingly to people, to give people the chance to enjoy life. Waikiki represents a truth, a very powerful truth, which I learned, not originally, but I learned from A Course in Miracles. And the truth is that life is supposed to be happy. I also learned life is supposed to be fun from the Abraham Hicks work. I knew it as a kid, as you did, and I see children playing in the sea tonight. I saw so many kids playing. Oh, they were having so much fun. Just like dogs and cats and birds chirping. I mean, when you really, really stop worrying about money and jobs and all of that stuff that we've been hypnotized to focus on by our very unawake civilization, Western civilization and capitalism, when you really stop focusing on that and you just stroll through Waikiki, when you stroll along the beaches in the evening, you're amazed at how you really get it, that this is a universe and this is a planet and this is a dimension and this is an opportunity to enjoy life, that life is supposed to be happy. And in the Course in Miracles, Jesus says, God's will for you is perfect happiness. That is almost completely the opposite of what we've been taught by the major thought systems. The major thought systems that control the media and that control education, control government, control the military, control the economies through capitalism. They all have their agendas and they all say different things. They say, the media says we're here to be entertained, right? We have to be entertained because we don't have enough happiness in our own life, so we have to look at celebrities having happiness or whatever. Organized religion says, no, 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 God doesn't want you to have fun. Certainly God doesn't want you to have pleasure, specifically not sexual pleasure. That God is actually this old man in the sky that really is going to just zap you with lightning if you don't behave. By the way, we, the churches, will tell you how to behave, so you pay your dues, and we will make sure you don't go to hell, which they've created too out of their illusory, erroneous viewpoint of God's absolute, perfect universe. School, public education, has taught us so many false ideas also about that life. Well, from kindergarten on, I mean, they had playtime. I mean, first grade became a little more serious, and then more and more and more. Life is supposed to be hard work. You have to struggle. You have to compete. You have to go into this hierarchical, stratified system that's already set up before you even get to it, where there are A students and F students, and in the economy, there are the super wealthy, like the investment bankers, on Wall Street that make mega bucks off nothing. They're just investing money on money and money. And we people like myself who spent our lifetimes teaching public school, we get a salary way down here. It's like, so it's not fair. I mean, the way the economic system is set up isn't really fair either. So what Waikiki teaches us so clearly is that life is free. We didn't have to buy a ticket to come to planet Earth. The coconut tree does not ask me to pay to sit under its shade. The ocean does not demand an admission price to dive into its wonderfully caressing sea and to ride the waves. The sand, the crystalline white sand of Waikiki doesn't say, pay me to lay on the sand. The birds that wake me up in the morning at the banyan tree across the street, they don't charge me to listen to their morning joyful songs. So I'm beginning to learn that, and I'm beginning to think of an idea. Waikiki is beginning to help me download this idea of what would life be like without the banking system and without the monetary system and without the capitalistic system, which is so bonding. I mean, it just binds us to the way they perceive reality, which is as a commodity, as property. In fact, we're treated as property. There's a wonderful book out right now called The Gods of Eden, which is a theoretical approach to explaining why all the suffering on planet Earth. Kind of like in The Matrix with Neo, that we were born into a system of thought, a number of systems of thought, economic, religious, political, governmental, in which we are being used as battery packs to supply the system, to support the system's agendas. So anyway, what is Waikiki teaching me? What can Waikiki teach anybody that is blessed enough to come? In fact, I would love to have hotels here for free just for exhausted teachers, and hotels for exhausted doctors, and hotels for exhausted moms and dads, and just, that it would be, take out the money equation, and it would really be a host to heal people, because Hawaii is a very sacred place and it's a healing place, and anybody that's ever been here knows that they are transformed by the healing energies of this wonderful place. And Waikiki is like the diamond, it's like the gem, the jewel of the islands to me. I mean, it has everything. It has the city, it has the hotels, it has Diamond Head, it has the best surfing, it has the sweetest sea, and the most beautiful Copacabana expanse of beach you can possibly imagine. And it really, really talks to me about the fact that we are in the Garden of Eden. We are in a paradise. That's why they call it paradise. Tune in for my next episode, because I'm going to be talking about the Jesus book, which is the translation here. 26 Bible scholars, locals, have translated the Bible into Hawaiian Pidgin, and this is one powerful spiritual teaching. Let me tell you, it has really, really helped me continue my own awakening, which is going on here in Waikiki. Hawaii is a wonderful place for spiritual enlightenment, for healing, and for learning about who we really are, which is beloved, powerful, all enjoying children of a happy God who loves everything about life and who has created life for us to enjoy and to swim in, like the sea. And like when I look at the dolphins and the whales, they know they don't need money. They know they're here to enjoy life, and that's what Waikiki is inviting you to ponder.